Hey YouTube, I'm back and I picked up a whole bunch of new things over the last few days. Not as much as I usually get, but I did get some pretty cool items. As a matter of fact, I did get one retro item. I haven't picked up a retro game in 6 months or so. It's a PS1 game, nothing too old, but it's a pretty interesting game. I've actually been looking for this for a while. I got it off eBay. And that is Rising Zan, the Samurai Gunman. By Agetec. It's pretty much you're a cowboy that went to Japan and became a samurai. Pretty interesting game. The reason I picked this up is not really for the game itself, is because of the intro. I guess the intro to the game. It has one of the stupidest intro sequences I've ever seen. I'll actually make a link over here to that intro. It's definitely something to check out. It's got some really stupid music, but besides that, it's a pretty hard to find game, and I might as well just pick it up. Got one PS2 game, Drakengard 2. The first game didn't do too hot. It was Square Enix, and I guess Ubisoft picked it up later on. It's pretty much you ride on the back of a dragon and you fight an enemy army or something like that. I don't know, I've never played it. Moving on to the DS games. I only have about 3 DS games, but they're actually pretty rare DS games. First one is Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. This is, I think, the second one. This is Trials and Tribulations. Pretty much just another Phoenix Wright game. Next is a game that's actually, I've never seen the second one. I've seen a ton of the third ones. I've only seen one of the first one, but I've never seen the second one until now. So this is Rune Factory 2, a Fantasy Harvest Moon. I'm guessing it's pretty rare. It's just pretty much just like a Harvest Moon game. And another game that's pretty hard to find. I see a ton of the third one. I only saw like 1 or 2 of the first one. I've never seen the second, of Etrian Odyssey 2, Heroes of Legard, I guess. It's just a standard RPG, but it's pretty hard to find. I don't know if it's rare in other locations, but in South Florida it's very rare. Alright, got one PS3 game, and it's nothing too special, but it is a limited edition. And that is John Woo Presents Stranglehold. This is the collector's edition. It's the way you can tell it's the collector's edition, besides it saying collector's edition, is that it's comes in a black box. That the standard editions are red. The only difference between the collector's edition and the standard edition is that it comes pretty much with the Blu-ray version of Hard Boiled, which is a John Woo movie, which pretty much is the inspiration for Stranglehold. So pretty much you get the movie for the game, essentially, which is pretty cool. And I got a whole bunch of Xbox 360 games and a few pretty hard to find ones. Alright, so here they are. The first one has to be one of the worst first-person shooters I've played in a long time. And that is Hour of Victory from Midway. Probably came out in about 2006, I would have to say. This game is fucking terrible. Avoid it at all costs. This game is so broken. This is the only game that you could actually beat the enemies with the buttstock of the gun and pretty much get through the entire game just by not even firing a shot. It is just so broken. It's unbelievable. You don't even have to go into iron sights. You can just shoot randomly and the enemies will just drop dead. It's ridiculously stupid. Avoid. Terrible. I just picked it up because it was like $4. Halo 3 ODST. I actually got this game when it first came out, but I sold it, and I decided to pick it up. This game gets a bad rap. I actually enjoyed this game a lot. I just thought it was really cool. Different perspectives, but it was pretty good. The Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena, which is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Escape from Butcher Bay, which was released on the original Xbox. If you don't know a lot about this game, it's obviously it stars Vin Diesel, but not a lot of people know that it was actually created, that Vin Diesel actually has his own video game studio, and that is Tygon. think it's Tygon. Yeah, he actually has his own video game studio, and he actually made this game himself. Well, obviously he had his own team work on it, but he actually helped create this game. So I thought that was just pretty interesting. And this game actually comes with the original game, so it's actually 2 games in 1, which is a really neat bonus. Next is the Grand Theft Auto Episodes from Liberty City, which is pretty much the bundle of The Lost and the Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony. I actually have the really hard to find standalone of the Lost and the Damned. It wasn't really just it wasn't a disc, it was just a card that comes in a box. But so now I have both of them. It's Ballad of Gay Tony and Lost and the Damned. Very, very good games. I think I preferred the Lost and the Damned. I just thought it was a lot better. I thought the ranking system on Ballad of Gay Tony was really annoying. Like they actually rated you on each mission, which is a real pain in the ass. It's really hard to get those. Like I think it was like a 3-star achievement was the top, and it was a real pain in the ass to get. Then Coldcept Saga. I don't know too much about this game. It's just an RPG, but it's something I usually don't. I've seen it a few times, so I just thought I'd pick it up. It was pretty cheap as well. Next is a game I've already have, but it's a collector's edition, and I thought it was complete, so I just thought, whatever. It's the Lost Planet Extreme Condition. So it comes with the 2 discs with the art book and all that. The only problem with this thing, it doesn't have the slip cover on it, so it doesn't say like Xbox or anything like that. So the steel tin's in great shape, but it just doesn't have the slip cover. Hopefully I can go find the slip cover. And the last game I got is a game that is really, really old. I actually found it sealed at Best Buy. I found it for like 20 bucks. And that is Final Fantasy XI, Wings of the Goddess, the expansion pack for Final Fantasy XI. And if you didn't know, this is actually a pay game, so you actually have to pay a monthly payment for this game. But if you didn't, you couldn't really tell from this box. The only way you could tell is in this little text right here, which is kind of obscured by the artwork. It says additional monthly fee and with a broadband connection. So if you had a dial-up, which if you still have a dial-up connection, that's pretty pathetic. But you would have to pay for this game. Really early title. It is still sealed. But this game is pretty hard to find. I think the cheapest I found this game on eBay was like 30 bucks, and it can go up to like 50, 60 bucks. So that's pretty cool. And you do have to have the original game for this to work. But you just don't run across this very often. It has some really nice artwork on it. Probably I'm going to keep it sealed. I have no interest in playing it. And that's pretty much it. I do have a few things in the mail, and hopefully those will come in soon. All right, thanks for watching.